Okay? Does anyone know how much alcohol percentage is on one can of this?
8% is it? No.
Oh, you're good.
7%.
This is 8, but the new ones is now 7.
7%.
7%. They changed it. They've somehow dropped it down to 7%. But still a high number of alcohol, eh? But if you want to know, and this here, this 8% is actually 1.6 standard drink. 1.6 of a standard drink. And if you want to know what a standard drink is, you all get this in your bags. It says a standard drink measures the amount of pure alcohol. You know, the pure alcohol liquid that we spoke about, that you're drinking. So there's, okay, in here, there's 8% of alcohol in this can, and basically it carries on here, the description. So it's the pure alcohol you're drinking. It's not the amount of liquid that you're drinking, it's the amount of alcohol. Alright? So a standard drink, one standard drink equals 10 grams of pure alcohol. That's a lot of alcohol in one standard drink. And this is 1.6 standard drink because it has 8% alcohol. And like I said, when I found out my son drank 2 dozens of this, so hence why 50% of his blood was filled with alcohol. So, yeah, so it's an awareness thing. So, looking at that chart there, so if you go to a pub or to a bar or you're a social drinker, one glass or a bottle or a can of beer is a standard drink. One glass, small glass of wine is the standard drink, one standard drink. A double measure of spirits, you know, if you, this little glass is a 30 mils, it's a standard drink, one standard drink. A pre-mixed drink, like Cruiser or a Stolly that you buy in the shopping, it's 1.5 drinks, standard drinks. If you go and shout the boys a jug of beer, there's 3 standard drinks in one jug of beer. And then if you're missus or if your boss likes to have a bottle of wine, look how many standard drinks in that one bottle. 7.5 standard drinks. There's a lot of alcohol in just one bottle of wine. So at the end you can see, you know, this information is in your packs, you know, just how much alcohol is in, you know, the little cans or bottles or, you know, jugs that we're actually partaking. You know, and sometimes we're thinking, oh, it's just liquid, I'm thirsty, but sometimes you need to find out how much alcohol is in there. Okay, it's an awareness thing. Now, I don't have the statistics on kava, but kava, you know, I know my Tongan friends, you know, they enjoy their kava, and even when Harry says when they have their kava, then all of a sudden they get up, oh, let's go fishing, and you know, sometimes it hurts, you know, when we find out our friends, our families have, you know, got into a bit of difficulty because they've been drinking or having kava session. Well, anyways, so that's just to illustrate. So it's an awareness for us. You know, what is the standard drink? How much is in each of these bottles and cans and jugs? Okay, so this chart here shows us that there's a safe drinking, there's harmful drinking, there's hazardous drinking, and there's alcohol dependence. That's when someone is just purely an alcoholic. Okay, someone that just lives on alcohol. You know? But this is where you need to assess where you fit. Are you a safe drinker? Do you drink safely? You know when your limits are. You know when to say stop. Remember the Homa Te Paki Paki in yeah, nah. You know those ads? Nah. I'm driving, exactly. You know when to say no, hey? You know when to say, yep, and your foreman throws you another can, you go, no, I'm driving, bro, sorry. And sometimes that would come under safe drinking. You know your limits, you know when to stop. Harmful drinking is when, you're drinking and you carry on and then, you're causing harm. Or hazardous drinking when you're just continuously drinking till you don't know what day it is. So, in your bags again, here's a chart that shows, what's our limit. What's our limit? So, both for female and male. So, it illustrates reduce your long-term health risks, and it's just a chart to show you what's recommended for your intake during the week or during each day. All right. If you have a drink before you have your dinner tonight, this is recommended. Okay. Reduce your risk of injuries. Okay. And if you've got a spouse, okay, who's getting ready to have baby, basically no alcohol. No alcohol. Because alcohol doesn't just affect the woman if she's drinking, but also affects the newborn child inside. Alright? And in this booklet, the same chart. It has the same chart, but there's also a self-evaluation. When you go and do your learner's license, you scratch and, you can do an assessment, or you can take this home and, give it to your someone, scratch it with, scratch and find out whether you're a safe drinker, harmful drinker, hazardous drinker, okay? So you can do a self-evaluation. So there's some information there to, for yourselves. All right. So, this is a picture taken over there in say Germany somewhere, but they just drink. That's more than a standard drink. They just love their beer. All right. Okay. They just love their beer. All right. Do we have those?